Good morning. I forgot to record, but at least remembered really soon. It's only 3 after. Okay, we're warming up. So shifting the weight to the front foot. Adding the opposite arm in a bicep curl. Last one. Okay, rolling the shoulders back and high knees. So this is also a balance exercise. If you feel like you need a little balance support, please use it. Engaged abs. Also an ab exercise, warming up the core and the abs. Few more. All right, heels, warming up the ankles a little bit. This from the side. Last 2. All right, and ham curls. Warming up those hamstrings and also the quads. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming over to the side and back, and a few more. And the other side. Opening up the side body. Some good mornings. Holding onto your balance support, pushing those hips way back. Taking the torso parallel to the floor, head is aligned with the spine. Knees are a little bit bent. Pushing those hips way back. And one more. All right, off the heels, so up. If you want to make this more challenging, you can bend your knees and then go off your heels. But if that's too much today, then no worries. But if you feel like the first one is too easy, you can bend your knees and go off your heels. What we're trying to do here is strengthen the calf muscles, the soleus and gastrocnemius, to help with balance and life. Engaging the glutes if you're doing it this way. This is also working a little bit the hamstrings. Last one. All right. And now going off the toes. If you want to make this, if you want to make this more challenging, you can lean against a wall and do the same thing. It makes it a lot harder. And if you feel like it's too easy, this. Keep going, lifting those toes. Linda, is that Linda? Oh no, it's Libby. Hey Libby, welcome, I'm glad you're here. All right, so what we're doing here is lifting the toes, and if you want to make it more challenging, you can lean against a wall. And this is a classic balance exercise. All right, so now we're going to put them together and go off the heels and the toes. Heels and toes. So these are, as I said, classic balance exercises. So try to do them when you're brushing your teeth or cooking or something like that, doing dishes. because it really leaves us with a little insurance for lifting our legs enough and just having strength in the bottom of our legs to help with balance. All right, a few more. All right, we're gonna do some more balance exercises. So we're not gonna balance, but we're gonna work the muscles that help us with balance. So engage in the abs, body upright. The standing leg is gonna be soft or with a little tiny bend in it. And you all know this one, going out to the side with control and coming back. Abductions, strengthening the abductors, important for balance. Hold it up and little 1 inch, this slow. That makes it really effective. Not easy. I do these all the time and it's still not easy for me. Okay, engaging and then lifting that leg up to 90 degrees and releasing without resting up. This works the hip flexors, also really important for balance. Hold it up and little tiny pulses up, 1 inch, 1 inch. Nice. Okay. We're going to lean into the chair. Use the same leg. Lean into the chair, flex the foot, and take it out to 45 degrees. So my upper body is totally still. Just trying to move the leg and the hip. Hold it up. See if you can pulse it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Going to the other side. Keeping the body upright. And going, flexing the foot, going out, and then back in, keeping the body as upright as you can. You might find that one side is more difficult than the other. And then hold that leg up. We're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. All right, hip flexors up, bending the knee and down without resting, up to 90 degrees, up, up. Hold on, hold it up, pulse, 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 pulse. Okay, we're gonna face the chair, the same leg, flex the foot, bend the other, just bend the standing leg slightly, and we're gonna lift it to 45 degrees and down. Engage abs, lift. Try to keep the body really still. I'm gonna put his food out while you're finishing those reps. All right, one more, and then whoops, and then pulsing, pulse, pulse, pulse. Nice. Okay, holding onto the chair. Gonna bring this leg up and touch the calf. Last one. Put the chair on the other side. And using your abs, touching the calf. Keep going. Few more. I can count in my head. All right. Okay. Let's grab your medium weights. Get a little bit of arm work in. Then we will start by just shrugging the shoulders up and then down. Try to relax the neck. Roll the shoulders back. Hammer curls. Up in 1, down, slower in about count of 3. Up and then down slower. But make sure that by the 8th rep, it feels like, oh, this is pretty challenging. And if it's not, please go up and wait next time. So this is not my workout, so I don't necessarily use the weight that is right for me to work out, because I have, I think, I don't know, I have about 2 classes, an average of, I think I have 14 classes or something like that, maybe more. And then I also have clients. So I have like 28 sessions a week, something like that. So I don't always use the weight that's right for me. So don't go by me. All right, last one. Okay, we're gonna do what's called a superset. We're gonna use the same muscles twice in a row. So up to the opposite side of the chest, and then keep tension on that arm even when you're not using it. Trying to keep the core really stable, still and stable. Last one. All right. So let's put one down, one of the weights down, and using the balance support. This is what it's going to look like from the side. We're going to have our legs hip width apart at least, and then put them a little bit more apart. And take one leg back, and the heel is going to be all the way up. We're going to bring our torso 2 inches forward, and then come down and up. So these are split squats. We're going to use our weight down and up like this. So I'll go through it again. Starting with the legs hip width apart, take them a little further apart. That makes it so it's in the glutes and not in the knees, more so anyway. All right, we're going to take that outside leg back and take the arm up. So if you're not supposed to put your arms overhead, you can move your arm forward and back like this. Otherwise, that heel stays all the way up. We're going to come down and then up. So gently press in the front heel. That way the body doesn't come forward. You want to lean forward a little bit throughout the whole move. That puts it in the glutes more than the knees. If you have any trouble with any of these things, ask me and I can help. Maybe I could try to help. Hold this one down. All right, you should feel stable. Hold on, of course, if you'd like. And bicep curls. Up in 1, down slower. You're feeling it in your legs. You're doing it right. All right, holding the arm in a neutral position, just holding it here. And if you would like to try to lift that front heel, so the back heel is all the way up the whole time, we're going to try to lift the front heel now. So lift, 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 and come on up, shake it out. All right, take a moment, get a drink of water if you'd like. We'll do the other side. All right, so legs start hip width apart, put them out a little bit more, put that leg straight back from there, and both legs are going to bend about the same amount. The front heel is going to press in a little bit. That keeps us in so that we're not coming forward, but we're going to move the torso forward 1 or 2 inches, and let's go. So if your knee, let's say your knee tends to go in like this, and I can't see from here, it's a little bit too small for me to see the exact form that y'all are doing right now, but if your knee tends to go in, that means that there are some tightnesses in your muscles and weaknesses in others. So try to work your legs, and if you want, I can help with that too. All right, we're gonna hold ourselves down the next time and do some bicep curls. Try not to lean your upper arm into your body. Keep that wrist straight. All right, holding the arm in a neutral position, try to lift. So if you don't want to lift the front heel for any reason, maybe there's injuries, you can also do pulses like this. Let's go ahead, up, up, up. If you do pulses, make sure that they're controlled and avoiding any bouncing. Last one, come on up. All right, we have about 10 more minutes, I think. Yes, we have 10 more minutes. So let's quickly go to the mat. And we'll do a little bit of ab work and a little bit of more glute work. I will meet you at the mat. All right, so as always, make sure you have your medium or medium heavy weights nearby so we can work it more. All right. Okay, so laying on our backs, engaging the abs, pulling the low back to the mat. We're going to glue it there and keep it there for all these ab exercises. All right, take one weight and take it toward your forehead. The arms are bending, you see, and then toward your opposite, toward your knee, and then alternate. Starting easy. Really engaging the abs, contracting them and making sure that the core stays as stable as you can keep it. Looking good from what I can see, last few. All right. And so make sure that when you do these, you're moving your hip joint only, not your knee joint, because sometimes I look out and I see people using their knee joint and it really doesn't do as much. Okay, so we're going to extend one leg out, keeping the body as stable as possible. Go from your forehead and then the leg. So trying to keep the hip bones even, trying to keep your body really stable. Lifting one leg and down. This one's a little bit more challenging. Last one like this. All right, hold that leg up, grab your second weight, your other weight. Now holding your abs in and not letting the low back leave the mat. I'm gonna take the arms overhead. So the arms are straight, but the elbows are soft. Breathing, using your breathing. Last one. All right, putting one weight down and then extend the other leg. Go from the forehead to that leg and then take it down without letting the body go to one side. Keeping the core as still as you can, leaving the low back on the mat. Really contracting those abs. Last one. All right, grab your other weight, keep that leg up to the ceiling. So now we're going to do one that I really want you to listen to what's going on with your body, because it's we're going to keep our shoulders really still and just bend and extend. Keep the wrists straight, bend and extend. Engage those abs. So look at your shoulders, or feel a shoulder. You can put one weight down and feel the other shoulders to make sure it's still. Because if we move our shoulders, we're not really getting the benefit of this exercise. A few more. All right, this next one is a little different. You put both legs up to the ceiling. Now, if that bothers your back, sometimes it bothers people's backs, you can bend your knees and do the same thing. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have both arms up with the weights, bend the arms a little bit and do some chest flies like this. And at the same time, we're going to do some scissors with the legs. Like this, out and in. Out and in. Using your breathing. Try not to squeeze the weight harder than we need to. Focusing on the muscles that we're working rather than squeezing the weight too hard. The muscles that we're working are lower abs, chest, so pectoral muscles in the chest, and then some upper arm muscles. A few more. All right, putting one weight down. This one is a little tricky, so we won't do too many of these today. I'm going to put one leg up and the opposite arm, keeping the body as stable as you can. You're going to do the half of a fly, half of a chest fly, and see how I'm working really hard to keep my body very still. All right, and the other side. So a more advanced version would be to put both legs up and just let one move, but you can put that leg on the mat if you'd like. Here we go. Out to the side and back in, keeping that little bend in the arm, the same bend in the arm the whole time. This is great for your obliques. All right, one more. Great. Okay. Some bridges. So let's just start on our heels. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging because we don't have a lot of time. So press up, squeeze the glutes, and come down without resting. Press. 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 Squeeze the glutes. Press up. Engaging the glutes at the top of the range, especially. Hold the hips up, put the weights together so they're touching each other. Go all the way down to the chest and all the way up. Last one. All right. let's put the weights down and we're going to go up and tap out, in and down, up, tap out, in and down. Keep going. Check the exact time. Up, out, in and down without resting. Up, out, in and down without resting. Keep going. All right, hold it up. We're going to tap out, 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 out. Keep going. Engage the glutes. You want to make it harder, you can always put your arms over your chest, but not necessary. Engage the glutes. All right, we're going to go for another half a minute if you can. On the heels, tapping out. I can see my minute hand from here. My clock. Engage those glutes. Woo! I'm gonna do it quick. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice. Bring one knee in and extend the other leg. Take that leg out to the side, working on the hip mobility, and one more time. All right, putting the ankle on the other leg and bring that leg up. You can rock. Figure 4. All right. So now we're going to slide that leg all the way over and go to one side. I like to go to the side of the leg that's above, and get a really nice stretch right here. And then come back, putting the other leg, the ankle on the other leg, bring it up, and then rock. And cross that leg all the way over and roll to the side. You can roll to either side, just make sure you do both sides. Of course, if rotation of your back is not right for you, you're not going to do this. All right, great. We're going to do a couple more stretches and we shall be finished. Okay, on your hands and knees, cat and cow. One leg out, and if it feels okay to you, rock all the way back and all the way forward a couple more times. The other side. If this doesn't feel right to you, you can always go side to side, stand up and go side to side and stretch the inner thighs. All right. Sitting down, reach one arm up, go to the side and back up, and then the other side. Open up the side body, big breath in. One more big breath in. Yay for you. Thank you for coming, and see you next time. The weather's getting so nice. I really do want to work on a time to meet outside sometime and just have fun working out together. So the only issue is probably time, but we'll figure it out. All right, yay, bye for now.